Atmosphere pollution. Pollution of air is called atmosphere pollution. Two types of pollutants are seen in air. They are gaseous pollutants and particulate pollutants. Gaseous pollutants are the substances or chemicals whose boiling point is below 200 degrees centigrade. Sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, vapors of hydrocarbons are the gaseous pollutants formed by human activity. All the fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum contain small amount of sulfur and nitrogen. When these fuels are burnt in industries and automobiles, sulfur gets converted to sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide, nitrogen into nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide. These get dissolved in rainwater or in the moisture or water vapor present in the atmosphere and form acids such as sulfuric acid and sulfurous acid. These acids are deposited on land through rain. This is called acid rain. Carbon monoxide is an odorless and colorless gas. It is highly toxic and causes death in a short time after inhalation. It is produced by incomplete combustion of coal and other carbon compounds when they are used as fuel in coal stoves, automobiles, and also in coal mine exhaust. Carbon dioxide is another naturally occurring gas in air. It is produced by burning fossil fuels and during respiration by plants and animals. Though it is added in large amounts due to natural activities, its content in atmosphere has been constant for a long time. This is because of the fact that carbon dioxide present in air is used by plants for photosynthesis and is removed from air. In the earlier lessons, we have studied that 80% of Earth's surface is covered by water and solubility of carbon dioxide in water is very high. Therefore, large amount of carbon dioxide is present in a dissolved state in oceans, and oceans are known to act as sinks for carbon dioxide. However, in the past few decades, the carbon dioxide content in air has slowly increased. This may be due to the rapid increase in the number of industries, in the use of fossil fuels, and in the number of automobiles, destruction of forests, and conversion of agricultural land into residential and industrial areas. That is, these two activities reduce the number of plants. In addition to above, various other gaseous pollutants are added to the air by industries and other human activities. For example, chlorofluoromethane is added into air from refrigerators and by using spray bottles. And we know that, children, this compound destroys ozone layer on the earth, which results in harmful effects. Particular pollutants, as the name indicates, are pollutants in particle form. They may be either solids or liquids and may be of various sizes and have boiling points above 200 degrees centigrade. Larger particles of solids and liquids or droplets settle down quickly while smaller particles settle down slowly. Very fine particles do not settle down at all. Ash produced by burning coal and wood, dust produced by quarries, cement and mining industries, metal vapors produced by various industries are typical examples of particulate pollutants. Tetraethyl lead and tetramethyl lead are the particulate pollutants added by automobiles using petrol. Besides these, pollen grains, bacteria, fungi, etc. are also particulate pollutants present in air. Gaseous and particulate pollutants cause health problems in animals and man. Damage crops, buildings and monuments, and changes climatic conditions locally. For example, oxides of nitrogen, sulfur reduce the crop yield. Acid rain causes widespread damage to plants and animals. Hydrocarbon in air causes premature falling of leaves, flowers and fruits, and also discoloration of various plant parts. Acid rain also causes widespread damage to buildings. Gases like sulfur dioxide cause watering in eyes, throat irritation, and drying of mouth. These gases enter the tissues and form acids inside the tissues. This injures and damages soft tissues. Carbon monoxide combines with hemoglobin present in red blood cells and reduces oxygen supply to tissues. This causes death of the tissues and even man. Pollen grains, bacterial and fungal spores cause various types of allergic conditions in man. Lead compounds emitted by automobiles accumulate in the tissues and damages the nervous system. Dust particles in the mining, cement and asbestos industries enter the lungs and harden them. They cause several respiratory problems. Soot and other hydrocarbons liberated from industries are known to cause cancer. Pollutants also cause immense damage to domestic livestock such as cattle and poultry. They reduce the production of meat, milk and eggs. Realizing these problems, efforts are being made to reduce the air pollution. Unleaded petrol, that is, petrol without lead, is now being used in automobiles to reduce lead pollution. Exhaust smoke from automobiles is made to pass over catalytic converters which burn hydrocarbons completely and reduce their content in air. Electrostatic precipitators are used to reduce the particulate matter in the factory smoke. Another type of atmosphere pollution is due to intensive agricultural activities. Pesticides are applied in the form of sprays and dust. These enter into the air and cause immense harm to animals and man.